Hey everybody, welcome to Engineering Scale Models. Hopefully this is working. Okay, here we go. We are live and this is set up. We're working. Welcome to Engineering Scale Models. I'm Jason, your host. I do models. Today is an interesting live stream. We have a lot of Nintendo Switch stuff to do, and then we have a little care package we're going to take care of here and all kinds of stuff like that. Hey Coder, how's it going? We have three different switches, three different problems, but we're going to look at the one that I opened up on the live stream the other day, and we're going to see what's going on. It has no power. But first, I want to check out the cool new thing in the box. So I wasn't expecting this early, but it came this early. So I was expecting to get this on Monday, and it showed up yesterday. So I was like, well, now I don't have to wait till Tuesday for the stream, so I'm gonna do the stream earlier. Box inside a box. Oh my god, they taped it. Okay, this is funny. They didn't even put the cardboard, like the box around it. They kind of just put a half a box around the main box. Yeah. Dude, you're getting your label live on air, okay? I got it. Let's get this open and then you're getting your label live on air. I told you that. This is just... This is the weirdest pack thing ever. Okay, here we go. It is. Ooh, look, it is a soldering station. Ooh, can everybody see that soldering station? So, this is what the coder would call a soldering station for a girl, because it makes things easier. Look at that piece of silicone. Yeah. Okay, so we got whatever that could be. We got power, the right power. That's good. We have the hot tweezers. Yay, hot tweezers. Yeah, hot tweezers, buddy. I don't know. Safety tip. A container to stand. Yeah. Watch me stick that damn resistor on now there, coder. I got this because the last pair that I got that I was using for my other SMD stuff was trash. See, these right here, I actually modified them so they work better, but if you can see, they don't close. I mean, if you like kind of kick your thumb and line them up, they close, but for the smaller components on the switchboards, they weren't working. But for like my other projects, they work fine for that. And it seems like one side gets hotter than the other side. And this was the second runner-up in the battle, because everything else was like $2,000. Like a Hacko set is like $600 just for the tweezers, then you gotta buy like a $500 station, which is ridiculous. And then the Weller set, that's like $1,000 too. Ooh, look, it'll hold solder. I don't need to hold solder. Okay, so let's check these out here. So, shared your live stream. Oh, I appreciate that, man. That's mighty cool of you. I think Reese said he was if he was up, he was gonna hop in, and he wants to see what's going on with the Switch. I want to see what's going on with these, because I think this is definitely gonna help me. What do you think? Look at that. I just gotta adjust them a little bit. Look, see, they're tiny. They're tiny. Can you see that? That's gonna pull that resistor right on there. Yeah, that resistor's going down. Okay. See. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I'm gonna let that. How do I make you a mod? Can I make you a mod? Yeah, there you go. Now you're a mod, so I don't have to approve your stuff because you say weird things. Oh, wow, it has a tip alignment tool. Well, that's cool. Yeah, see, that was easier than I thought. I'd never done that before. Yeah, see, once you have to get approved once, then you're on your own. You get to prove yourself. I already don't approve of you. These suckers are on there. But they seem good. So, put them in their little holder. Hook this bad boy up. You know, it made me wonder if, you know, I can actually plug these into my Tektronix station, but I didn't want to chance it. It also has these massive tips that if you really wanted to chew off a component, that would be the way to go. Hey Sarah, how are you? I don't have anything to fix and give you. Okay, I am gonna try to plug this in without bumping everything. Okay. That is plugged in. All right. So I'm going to, and now no, I will not read the instructions. We're just going to turn it on and burn something. Okay. So there's the new toy. I didn't expect that until much later. Then it said it would be here Monday, and then it ended up showing up. Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of that, let me get out the label maker here. Alright. Let's get this out. Let's clear the thing, and then, okay, let's see, we'll do the coder is an asshole, and we're going to print that label, and then see, Phil, there you go. There is your little label, okay? And then if you keep it up, I'm going to make you a drawer with the label on it, and I'm going to store all your labels in there. And then when I send you your flux, I'm going to send you all your labels for you, okay? So I buy this stuff in bulk, so, and then if you get in real trouble, I'll start giving you colors, and then that's extra punishment. So there you go. You got your first label on live. So if this port on this switch I'm about to open is bad, I'm sending all your labels to you with the board, so you can hack apart this USB port for me. I am not kidding though. If this thing is bad with torn pads, it's definitely sending it to you with some flux. So, oh, I forgot my thing. Okay, let's review what is about this switch. Got it on eBay. The guy said he wanted $125. I offered him $100, and he turned it. Oh, I offered him $75, and he turned it down, saying $100. And then I said, "Yeah, there's no way I'm paying $100 if you don't know what's wrong with it, or anything like that." And he messaged me back saying that I bought it not working, and I believe there was a prior repair attempt. It was a USB port. And then I was like, yeah, $70 is the most I'm paying. And he actually took it. I told him, yeah, you're not gonna, with the prior repair attempt, people aren't gonna pay that much. So I offered him 70, and he took it. So I'll at least get parts out of it, because the screen is, yeah, never mind that. I have a live stream to do. I can't just sit here and make you labels all day, okay? So you're gonna have to calm it down to like earning a label every 10 minutes. Let me get my fume extractor just to piss you off. Okay, here we go. Let's get power. Where's power? So we're going to hook this up again, and I was talking to the coder earlier yesterday about why this wouldn't recognize this. See, if I plug it in, it doesn't recognize the port either way. So everybody's picked a bad port, but I was hoping the fuse would do this. But thank you. Hey Crazy, how's it going? So yeah, so it doesn't even recognize my meter, and which is odd. It's the weirdest thing. Even here, let me show you this for example. This has the missing resistor on it, and 3 bridge. No, I better not do that. Never mind. I was gonna plug a meter into that, but it has 3 bridge caps. So let's do it to this one. Let's take this one here, and if I just plug this meter in here, I'm not even gonna hook the battery to it. I'm just gonna plug the meter in, and see the meter turns on immediately. So it's not drawing any power, but the meter at least turned on. So it will turn on the meter if there is a solid connection. So, and then you saw that was without the battery connected and everything. You just got a PlayStation 4, a Batman one. And Phil better send it back is the thing. Okay, here we go. Let's open this up and see. It's definitely been opened before because of the port change. So alright. Just getting out the bits here. A lot of times when they've been reassembled, oh yeah, I label my screws in little bins too, so take that, Phil. Is that alright, coder? Can I use your name on here, or do you want me to stick with the coder? Probably should have asked that first. You want all the consoles. Sarah, are you selling them on the side? So this is the top and bottom. We'll see if these are the right screws. That one's non-magnetic. That one's definitely non-magnetic, and they're not stripped yet. That's a plus for this. This is only my third one that has board level issues. I've done screens, batteries, and things like that, but this is only my third board level. And the first one's becoming a chore. But we'll get there. If anything like me, just answer to anything. Well, Sarah already kind of put your name out there, so. Alright, and then we got the SD screw. Okay, now let's just see. Well, for being opened in the past, it's kind of dirty. Ew. That's kind of gross. Call me anything like, just call me late for tea. You don't even drink tea, you drink coffee. Okay, so that looks fine. See, I was looking for that board and I messed up my container system. Alright, so let's continue this a little bit faster. So, how is everybody doing? So, what does everybody in the chat think this is going to be? Crazy, I don't think you voted on what do you think it's going to be. M92 port. And then I threw the fuse in there because I thought that it could be that. Moment of truth. Lot of flux. Lot of flux. So okay, let me bring this down so you guys can see what I'm seeing. And of course that turned off. That's what it does. Close here to watch your expertise. Well, yeah, good luck with expertise. So that's what it looks like inside. What is going on? Hold on. Let me get something to point with. What is going on right here? What is that? What is this over here? This mess. Wow. What is that? I'm not even sure. I gotta look under the microscope. M92 looks like it's original. Let's check this BQ chip. It doesn't look bad. I don't see any signs of heat. That port looks horrible. Alright, we're going to get this the rest of the way out so I can check it under the microscope. Okay, so yeah, Phil, you might be expecting a package soon. Oh my god, there's a screw missing in the motherboard. All the screws are missing in the motherboard. Did you catch that? Every screw is missing in the motherboard. Wow. That's a new one. That is a new one. You know, if you're not going to put the screws in it, why even... I don't know. Why even hook the ribbon cables up if you're not going to put the screws in it? I don't know. That's weird. Definitely not sure about that screw. Okay, so let's check. Well, it looks like they put fresh compound underneath the CPU, so underneath the heat sink. So I guess they expected it to work. So at least they went that far. Let me get that off of there. Wow, do you see, like, they dribbled the heatsink compound everywhere. Oh, this is insane. What does the LCD connector look like? Well, we knew it was open. It had a port change. There's the LCD connector. There's heatsink compound near it. Do you see that? That's... yeah, that's... okay. It's a lot of stray heatsink compound. All right. Yeah, it looks pretty rough, but you know, I'm glad. You know, as I originally told him 90 if I didn't know if it was worked on before in the past, but he was honest and said it had a new USB port, and then the max I was going to pay was 70 at that point. But if, you know, if I get a game card reader out of it and a screen and battery and all that stuff, it's worth it. And, you know, we'll see what it is. It can be a practice board. So we'll just flip this up out of the way. Let's get this connector out of here. Yeah, the LCD connector is not looking too bad so far. Yeah, it doesn't look bad if you look at the LCD connector. It's got a little scrape on it, but the connector looks fine. So it doesn't look, and it was seated in there properly. So all right. Okay. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it goes all the way in. Yeah, it definitely seats all the way in. So So I'm going to try to get this out without taking out the fan. Oh, wait. Now, I saw that you have to be careful pulling these off because I saw my mate Vince break one of those connectors, those antenna connectors. So it's like, I'm always careful now after watching him do that. I was like I don't know how hard it is to break one of those connectors, but after I saw him do it, I'm like super careful now. Okay, so nothing on the back looks that bad. But we're going to get the micro. We're going to put this up. We're going to put this up. And we're going to put this up. And then we are going to go to the microscope view here. And we're going to see what this looks like. Let's go to this one gone, this one up. Okay, so that is what's going on there. So let me turn the meter on, because I have a feeling I'm going to want to check that fuse. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's kicked flux. I'm going to check it right now. Yeah, we're gonna go over it right now here. In this area, but I mean, I wanna see what these pins are here. If these pins are even set. No, that one moves. That one moved. Wow, first one moved. I gotta turn it around, guys. Hold on. You're not gonna have a great view of it, but I'm hoping you can see. Let me see if I can get you a view that I have here. There we go. Okay, we'll try this again. But you can see I already moved the first one. That one's good. Good. Wow. 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 Good. So, alright, let me check this fuse real quick. I suppose you guys want to see it on the meter. So, we will put it on the meter. Let me go to continuity mode. Let's check the fuse real quick. We know the port. Isn't there an IC? Hold on a minute. The fuse is good. Okay, you said there's an IC missing? Alright, hold on a minute. Let's do this one. Let me see here. On what side of the board? Oh, never mind. Oh, well, there we go. We'll go back to the microscope then. Okay, so we'll go back, tilt this, and okay. So, like I said, I think we looked at M92. I don't. What is that? Is that flux next to M92? So, and the BQ chip here. See, there's a tad bit of flux around the BQ chip too. Alright, let's see here. Let's get some flux remover and see what we're dealing with this stuff here. Yeah, it comes off. I mean, it doesn't take much to take this stuff off, so. But, like, are there solder on those test points normally? Yeah, I'm gonna swap the port. That's what I'm gonna do now. I just want to check something. Okay, yeah, there's not. How do you change a port and manage to get solder on every test point but 2? How do you manage to do that changing a port? I will never know. Okay. So this should be, yeah, not normally, no. Okay, so let's get a port out here. And we're going to do this. This is my first port change, live. I'm doing it live. I have not changed a port yet. So I have my new port. Let's inspect it here, make sure everything looks good. It looks good. So there's the new port. Now, this is going to be interesting on how I'm going to do this. So, maybe someone got bored and started painting my numbers with the iron. Yeah, probably. Okay, so I want to... should I do it, heat it from the bottom and lift it? Is that what you're saying, Phil? Okay, let's go to the main camera. Okay, so I am going to heat it from the bottom and lift it here. So let me get my table extension here. Okay, so we'll put that on there, and then I can put that there. And okay, so we are going to go right here to the crotch cam. So okay, and we are going to turn on the hot air. Okay, hot air's on, solder's on. So 420. Oh, so now we're doing the board upside down. Let it drop down. Now we're doing the drop down thing. Okay. Oh, see, I'm right-handed. That's not gonna work for me. I gotta do it the lift up from the bottom. Oh, that's gonna be weird because I'm right-handed. Yeah. No, I'm gonna do it the way you told me to do it the first time. We're gonna try it. Oh, you said full air too? Okay, that's out. I'm going to touch it with my tongue to make sure it's cooled down enough. Yeah, I used 60% air. That was 450, I believe. What was that? Oh, yeah, that was 420. Whoops. Okay, so that's the old port. I don't even. There may not even be anything wrong with this port. What do you think? You think about prepping or run the iron in a circular motion very lightly on the pads. Okay, yeah, I thought that I saw you done that before. So okay, so should I just prep them over here? I guess might as well. Are you serious? Hold on, I need solder. Okay, so sorry for the quiet there. I was trying to concentrate there. On this, I had to get solder and okay, so I clean those up. I want to look at them under the scope here. That's not hot anymore. That's the old chip. Let's come to the scope here. I'm going to swap the camera so you don't get the... When I move this one, take out my plate. And hey Phil, what'd you think of my little plate that sticks out from the bench that I can heat things on? So let's take a look at this here. Well, I'm gonna wick away those solder pads, but the pads don't look bad. I just think an idiot installed it, and we're gonna see if this idiot can reinstall it. So let me get my braid here, and we will use the new, if it works. Okay, so we're going to use the, well, you can't see it, but we're going to use the TS 80p because it has a bigger tip for wicking. And I'm using Chemwick 0.075. So probably okay, I need something thicker. Oh, of course. Okay, so let's oh. Yeah, this iron is good up until the point where my battery pack goes to sleep when the iron goes to sleep. So that's the only downside to doing it this way. Okay, hopefully I didn't tear any of those pads because that's going to get fixed before I use it again. So let's clean it up here. Okay, so that doesn't look good. They don't like the page of it. Nope, no. Oh shit! Oops. Yo. we survived it. We survived it. Damn it. Oops. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and tin those pads again because you know I wicked them. I probably shouldn't have done that apparently. Alright, see, they're all pretty now. So, ground pounds are fine, never wick the pin pads. Well, I got huge beefy hands and I wick everything. You saw me do that on something else. So, okay, so... Is it necessary for me to clear them holes, or can I just drop it in there with, when I heat it back up? I just have to put it, okay, that's what I was hoping for, because I don't know where the solder sucker thing is. Okay, so I'm going to get this camera set back up for that kind of action. So you can see me do this. Okay, so I'm going to put that back there like that. I'm going to put this there, that on it. Okay guys, how does that look for this fail? Let's get some more light on the situation. Is that better? Does that look good? Let's bring that up a little bit. Okay, let's put a little bit of flux on there. Alright. Okay. Never clean those holes up. Okay. I'm trusting your faith here. I've never done this before. This is live on the stream. Never done it. Alright, so this is the new port. Right there's the new port. I hope you can see this all well. So heat it up and drop the port. That hot air's burning my face. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not going to affect the camera. Okay, so we're going to let that cool for a bit. Apparently I moved it and you missed the setting of the port. That is awful. I'm sorry about that. But, yeah, it sat down. I don't know if those pins are soldered. Should be good if you just touch up the pin. Well, we hope so, right? So I'm going to swap back to the camera so I can move this other one. So let's move this back up here. Okay, let's get full on here. Okay, so let's get in here and let's test it. Okay. There. Attached. 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 Yeah. Oh, dude, you see that? Oh, every one of them went down. Boom. Thank you, Phil. Boom. See? You are a magnificent teacher. I learned this from you. Everybody else made it look so hard and wouldn't talk to me, but you hooked me up. Let's get the... Oh, I feel so good. Thank you, Phil. Thank you so much. Oh. You gave me faith to do this. And I use a fume extractor, so suck it. Okay, so we are gonna... You know, despite keeping my bench clean after I work on one project, it's a freaking mess. This is insane. Alright. So we're gonna swap back to this camera. Zoom out a little bit. So, alright. Let's go. Let's get this bad boy. Let's hook this thing in here and see what happens. So, should I just plug the battery in and see what it does? Yeah. Now, Phil is super helpful. Alright, let's... Yeah, it's pretty cooled down. Let's... you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to put the LCD back in, the backlight, the battery, all that good stuff. And we're going to hope here for... Well, these are such a pain in the butt sometimes. There it goes. Okay, there's that one. Now I gotta fish all these cables now. If it would go up and then fall down, you know, it would be so much easier to do it, but it's just, you got to put that USB port in first. It makes me wonder if the light is easier to work on because it doesn't have that that lip on it. Just makes me wonder if it's easier. Alright, you know what? The fan's coming out. So, yeah, I know Phil loves ribbon cables. I don't normally mind it. I mean, normally I take the fan out, but, you know, I thought I could do it without doing that, but I'm not skilled. I got overconfident. Overconfident. So we are going to plug in power. We are going to plug in this power cable right here. Okay, we're going to plug in backlight. And we are going to plug in this ribbon cable. This one is Hey Jaden, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Oh, the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth cables. Nice one. Oh, nobody caught that? Nobody caught Wi-Fi and Bluetooth cables underneath the board still. Alright. Oh my god, this one is becoming a nightmare to get the stuff back in. This is off camera. Oh, well, that is not nice, that bright light. I'm sorry about that. If this is off camera, I'm sorry. Because this is becoming a... There we go. That one's in again. Okay, now let's... Oh. Well, it's good. I will have changed that USB port faster than I have put this ribbon cable in. don't know, maybe this LCD connector is kind of wonky. See, the board needs to... Okay, I see my problem. I swear this is the first time I've had this much issue putting a switch together. Alright. Alright, there we go. Now that'll slide over. See, normally I screw the motherboard down, take the ribbon out, and pull on it and stretch it a little bit. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to hook up the battery and we're going to see what the charger says. So, alright, let's see here. We plug it in and nothing. Womp womp. Okay. Connector. You say the LCD connector looks damaged? Well, yeah. We'll deal with that later. Why do I not have power? Huh. It should still recognize the port. Yeah, probably, yeah, but I should have power now. It should at least recognize the meter. The meter should at least be recognized plugging it in. So I'm assuming the next thing off this board is M92 or battery management. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, it's a long one. You know, some people like that. I mean, even both ways, it. So even if I don't use the, see the actual plug thing goes in there, and there's nothing on the screen from that, no backlight or anything. So. Yeah, it doesn't even register that that anything's plugged into it still. So you're going with M92. So we had a bad port. We had M92. And now we're doing, I mean, we had a bad port, and now we're looking at M92. So, let me... And we'll take a better look at that connector too while we have it out of the frame. Alright, so that's that. Put that back there. So still no power whatsoever. Check those caps above. Yeah, I'm gonna check caps right now. I just gotta get the microscope in here. Okay, so alright, let's get it back there. Okay, so there's M92. Let's grab our probes. Yeah, we're just in continuity mode, so I'm going to now. Can I put the meter on the screen? Okay, why is the meter not on the screen? There it is. Okay, so it's 1, 2. That one's not. It's 2 caps. So that's 3 caps up there. So that's going to be M92. Let's check down here. No. Oh, I can't check that without an induction meter. I wanted to check that inductor, but I don't have the meter on. Okay, so M92 it is. Alright, well. Okay, so let's get that in view. I'm really not looking forward to this. Okay, so you all see that. Let's go out a little bit. Actually, check the USB. What do you mean check the USB? You mean check the diode readings on the USB port that I found? Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, so won't even turn on. Wow, that thing's dirty. Look how dirty that is. Won't even turn on. Flip it over. Won't even turn on. Yeah, it could short circuit. Yeah, it could be. Like I said, I plugged a USB-C cable into this that I cut the end off, and if it reads between the main power and ground, if it reads open circuit with no kind of resistance or any kind of thing, it won't turn on for some reason. The data lines don't even matter to it. That's just after it turns on. Just having some coffee, and then I'm gonna build up the urge to change this M92. The good news is this can continue forward because I have P13 chips now. I have a whole 4 of them. Alright, let's get me a M92 chip out. M92. Okay. All right. Hey, what's? Yeah, I'm going to. I have some stuff in my cart. You remember I was telling you about them OEM chargers? They're going to be free shipping on the 11th of November. Yeah, they're going to be free shipping, so I'm definitely going to order those at $10.02 a piece for chargers. That is an incredibly good deal. Now, why would I put flux all over that? I don't know. That was weird. Hot air's back on. What are you saying on this? About 420 is what we did last time I did this? And about 40% airflow? Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what we did last time. Now let's get that on there. Let's get that out of the way. Well, this guy doesn't want to budge. There it goes. That guy was stuck on there. Alright, I'm gonna let that cool down, and then I'm gonna check to see if those shorts are gone. See if I knocked anything off. No, those resistors are there. You don't see anything knocked off? Just increase the heat a little. Okay. I'll go up to 350, 336, whatever. You mean the M92? I'm not changing the port. Well, let me check to see if my shorts are gone. Yeah, they're gone. Okay, so you're saying don't even change the solder. Yeah, it's alright. I'm your little one now. And that will be the chip quick, because I like it. Alright. Of course. Pull it all over the place. Okay, I know a lot of that got boomed, so that doesn't look good, does it, Phil? I think it needs to move down a little bit. Yeah, Oh, I knocked a resistor. Oh, for God's sakes, with the resistors being knocked off. Okay, so... Oh, stupid resistor. Okay. Oh, let me try to do this here. So... Oh, come on with the resistor. You can't see it? What do you mean you can't see the resist? Yeah, because it's so small, I know. Alright, let's try these hot tweezer things. Oh, they have to be adjusted. You know, I was really hoping to use these hot tweezers on here, but they seem to be tightened by a monster man, and I can't loosen them to align them. So, I don't have any pliers at the bench. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't have anything at the bench. Oh, wow, that's... Oh. Whoops. See, I knocked a resistor. There we go. There's the chip. There's the resistor. they should have gave you some kind of tool that locks onto these things that you can turn them, because I don't have any pliers. Oh, that stinks. Real low airflow and nudge it into place. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. Because I can't find the... I'm going to add a little bit of flux to it. Hopefully it will pop into place. Hopefully it will dance into place. There it goes. Yay! Woo! Okay, so we did it. Yeah. Yes! Oh, increase airflow. See, I don't read the chat. I'm horrible at this live streaming thing. Okay, so that is a successful M92. Well, hold on. We have to knife tip it here. I have to knife tip it here and see if we can't get it cleaned up here to do the thing. Too old. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so let's plug this in. Let's grab my power lead here. Plug this in, unplug this. Okay. Still have not found the software for this yet. Alright, so... using my TS100 to kind of knife tip this a little bit here. Alright, so let's clean this up here. Okay, so I'm going to let that cool for just a minute. We can turn that off now. Oh, what do you mean that's probably fine? Can't even tell I bumped that resistor now. It's a fantastic job on that resistor. So let's get some of my cleaner on here. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. Gently, gently, gently. Make sure the resistor is still there. The resistor is still there. Okay, no bridge caps. Check that out. No bridge caps on this one. Okay, so now I will use some IPA here. Just to clean this off. And just before I go and try to reassemble this whole thing, I am going to plug it in to see if it recognizes the meter. And it does. Boom, it recognizes the meter. Let us hopefully... What do you think of that, Phil? Huh? Oh, well, yeah, it turned the meter on, and it took 0.1 amp so far with nothing plugged into it, so that's better than I was before. Alright, so let's see here. So we got that done. Let's test to see what it looks like in the unit. Yeah, I'm gonna plug in the battery right now. Okay, so that is actually in there now. So I'm going to plug this battery in here, and then I'm going to see what the current draw is. And we're going to see here. 134 milliamps at 15 volts, but that battery is going to be flat, 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 flat. Let's grab my good battery. Okay, so that's going to be... Let's take this battery back off. Let's test my good battery here. This one's not going to be flat. And it's drawing 200, 500 milliamps. So there's a good battery right there. Okay. It just glitched out. And now it's not charging, like the M92 chip just died. Did you see that? It's not drawing any current now. It jumped to 500 milliamps, and then it just stopped drawing power and shut off. It turned off and then turned back on the meter, and now it's not drawing any current. The screen's not hooked up. No. It's been a hard reset. Okay. Okay, it's back to normal charging current. Okay, so, oh, whew, scared me. Okay, so I'm gonna hook this back together, and then I'm gonna see if I get the battery signal on the screen, and then I don't think that this LCD connector is bad, Phil. I'm not good at putting the connector in when the motherboard's not screwed down. So I'm actually going to screw down the motherboard to the frame. It didn't come with motherboard screws, but I will get some out. Of my little screw container, because it seems to work better for me when I have the motherboard screws in. Change P13 anyways to be safe. Seriously, I have 4 P13 chips. I know I need 2. If I don't have to change it, I'm not changing it. I have 4. I have 20 on the way from AliExpress. I only had 4 show up. So I need 2 of those. And if I don't have to change it, I'm not going to change it. I just want to secure this board just a little bit. So I can get that cable in without the board moving all around the place. Okay, so see, that cable went in beautifully. So let's get the backlight hooked up here. And let's get the power button. And let's plug in. I'm going to plug in my good battery because this thing's probably going to need a trickle charge. And I ain't getting into all that. Okay, so let us test this here. Here is the screen. Can you see it? Oh, we can see it. And let's see what we get. Seriously? Okay, so nothing on the screen. Okay. Now, Phil, this is where I have a question for you because I don't remember what you did in your video. Watch. If I plug it in this way, it charges, it turns on. If I plug it in this way, nothing happens. What was that? What did that? Only doing half of the charge port. Is it the charge port or is it the a chip? I think it was it P13? Either P13 of the charge. Well, we changed the charge port, and how do you feel about my charge port? I mean, you saying do P13 and then revisit the charge port? I'd say P13. Yeah, the charge port seems okay. Yeah, but you know I have faith in my work. I don't. Okay, so I have. Okay, it's been an hour and 30 minutes. My knee is shot. So I planned on streaming this fix and opening on Tuesday. I am going to finish it on Tuesday. So I'm going to leave it here where it is. I'm going to change P13 on Tuesday morning, and then we could possibly work on the other switches. Now that I was able to flow that 201 resistor with hot air, it seems easier than how I tried to do it with a massive soldering iron and solder. So, but, you know, that was my first ever USB-C port. I did it live. That was only the third time I changed M92, and the first time I successfully got a 201 component resoldered on the board. I have installed a new 201 components in a reflow oven, but never like doing board swap or replacement like this with other stuff on the board. I've done plenty of reflow work in a reflow oven, but nothing like this. So with a reflow oven, it's a blank board, you populate it and then you throw it in the oven and then it flows everything. It's not like there's nothing there's not components on the board when you're adding or changing. Does it show on screen one way? No, it doesn't show. Nothing shows on the screen. Even the way that it charges, it charges this way. Let's plug the battery in. Like right now, it is slow charging that battery, really slow charging, but it doesn't. It's not showing anything on the screen because that battery's dead. Let me plug in the better battery real quick. That battery is flat. I didn't measure the voltage, but I'm sure it's beyond shutdown. Okay, so it charges, like it works this way. This way it works. It gets me half an amp. And if I come over here to the screen, I'm not getting anything. See, it did that reset thing again where it hard reset. Now it's not taking any power. It's not taking any power, but if I disconnect the battery and reconnect the battery, I didn't do it that time. See, now it's back to charging, and it seems to cut out. See, it just cut out. And now it comes back on with no power. So this meter draws 24 milliamps, so it's not drawing anything right now. Then if I unplug it, plug it back in, it still draws the same. But if I pop the battery off, put the battery back in, and plug this in, it jumps up to charge current, and then it will cut again. There it goes. It just went off again. So, yeah, I can check on P13 for shorts. You know, I'm going to find a short, and then I'm going to want to fix it, and I'm not going to go, and my knee's going to be dead for days. So, okay, shorts on P13. Shorts on. So, let's check P13. Okay, let's go to the scope. Okay, so I will plug ground on. I'm in continuity mode. The meter should still be working, hopefully. No short on that. Nope. None of these filters seem to be shorted out. Okay, so no, I know my curiosity goes. I'm breaking out the LCR meter because I want to check those image filters real quick. I know what they're supposed to read, so it won't take long. They're supposed to read 0 inductance, so I just want to check those real quick. I'm gonna go back to the big camera, and I'm gonna put the microscope in the corner. So I want to check these inductors, these things, and then I am for sure gonna go. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see everything. That freaking wire with thermal paste on it now. Great. That'll never come off. Okay, so we have the meter. Okay, that one is 0. That one 0. I'm just going to randomly check. I'm going to check every single port, but they're all reading 0. Yeah, they're all supposed to read 0. They read something and then they settle out at 0. Let's put it that way. Oh, you know what, man? Oh, Bill. When I had that shorted cap on M92, I should have showed you something with the LCR meter. Oh, now I don't have a shorted cap. Oh, I meant to talk about it when I came across an actual cap that read short to show like the cool benefit of LCR tweezers or an LCR meter in general, but man, I had those shorted caps and I didn't think of it. Oh, next time I'm sure there'll be more. So, I am going to come back to this on Tuesday. We are going to change P13. You know, Tuesday may be 3 P13s in a row because I have 3 P13s to change. So, or at least 2 P13s and an image filter. If the image filter doesn't work, it's going to be P13 probably. But thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Phil, for all your help. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. That is going to do it for this stream.